Hey everybody, Cooper here at etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Konig XB16 assisted tensioning tire chains on our 2022 Mazda CX-9. Just a quick disclaimer, we did look into the Mazda owner's manual when determining tire chains for our tires here today, and we found that the tire size 255/50 R20 is actually not recommended for tire chains in the Mazda owner's manual. The other tire size available is. So if you live in an area with high snow and ice, it is recommended possibly for you to change over your tires. But we have found that if you just need tire chains in a sense of emergency, that these are going to fit just fine. Either way, regardless of your tire size, we are going to install them on our front axle. Taking a closer look into our chains, we can see that they are made up of these square links here, which are just going to be a bit more aggressive and help break up that snow and ice a lot easier. The chain overall does make a diamond pattern around our wheel, which just helps us with that side-to-side motion when driving, not really increasing or decreasing any of our starting or stopping power. They're going to be made out of a manganese nickel alloy, which just means they're going to be very corrosion resistant and stand up to several seasons worth of use. Taking a closer look in at our inner chain, we can see that it does have a little bit of a different color considered to our outside chain. That is because the inside one does have a powder coating finish, just because the inside one is going to be what is making contact with your rim most of the time. So just to help protect your rim from any unnecessary damage, they did powder coat the inside chains. To start the installation for our tire chains, we're going to go ahead and take it out of our container and lay it out here in front of our tire, showing that there is a gap area sort of halfway down the tire chain. So we want to make sure that that is there, and we want to make sure that our tire chains are facing the correct direction. The easiest way to make sure that they are facing the correct direction is to take a look at one of our outside hooks here and notice that there is a flat side and a side with those teeth. And we want to make sure that those teeth are facing down because this is the side that's going to make primary contact with our tire, so we'd rather it touching that flat side instead of the hook side. You can feed either side through the back of your tire, but I like to do the side with the catch here just because there's less for it to get caught up on. We're going to go ahead and take our tire chain and feed it through behind our tire, dragging everything around it. And kind of replicating how we had it earlier, making sure that we have all those additional little pieces on the correct sides. After doing that, we're going to be able to take our outer ring here and notice that there is a catch on one side and kind of a little hook on the other. We're going to feed this up around our tire and then feed those two into each other, making sure that it is nice and tight as we kind of let that drape behind our tire, still holding onto the chain though, because we're going to sort of drape our chain around our tire. Now with our chains draped around our tire, we can start our connection points. The first one is going to be the hook over on our left side and our loose chain over here on our right side. As we kind of get those two linked together, make sure that that connection is nice and tight. Coming down to the bottom here, we do have this hook, which is going to fit through our catch here. Just kind of get that situated, and then you're going to be able to pull and tighten that as we feed our hook through these additional hooks on the side of the tire, feeding it up. We do want to make sure that this hook is facing out because we're going to take that hook and link it into one of our chains, and we want to make sure that that hook is facing out away from our tire instead of in towards our tire, so if it does make any rim contact, it's not with that little hooked side. Now with all our connection points made, we're going to go ahead and repeat all our steps over on the other side and just roll forward or backwards a couple of times, make sure that everything is staying nice and tight, and if they are, then we're ready to go. I do think that the Konig XB16 tire chains are really great overall. The fact that they are made of that manganese nickel alloy, meaning they're going to stand up to multiple seasons of use, makes them a great investment. The fact that we have our assisted tensioning tire arm here, which helps just really get that initial fit down, making our ease of install very seamless, is really nice. And the fact that they sit so low profile and are already limited wheel well clearance, making our install process even easier than that. And I think that overall they do look really good on our 2022 Mazda CX-9. My name's Cooper, and thanks for watching.